Okay, here is a meditation to help you deal with anxiety and stress. And it's particularly good when there is something specific that's upsetting you. It's grabbing your attention, being like, "Rah." So, again, settle in to wherever you are. Do a quick little body scan, by which I mean ask yourself, how am I feeling? What's going on with me? What's my deal? How do my feet feel? How does my butt feel if I'm sitting down? How do my clothes feel touching me? Am I breathing? And if so, could I breathe more enjoyably? Take a few breaths right here. Just be like, oh right, yes, breathing is enjoyable. Take 3. Okay. Check in with yourself. See if you feel a little different now. And now I want you to sharpen your ears and tune in, have a good listen to all of the sounds you hear around you. Listen very carefully for a little sharp sound nearby. Maybe there's a more muffled sound far away. Are there little tiny quiet sounds that you weren't even aware of at first? And if so, what's the quality of them? What are some words you can use to describe these sounds to yourself? And as you listen, can you get more curious about the quality of all these different sounds? What happens if you close your eyes? Does that help you hear? And if so, what can you hear that maybe you weren't paying attention to before? Now that you're super interested and curious about all of these sounds around you, I invite you to draw your attention out and notice that all of these sounds are just sort of passing through your attention like clouds. They're just passing through your ears' attention, and then they go away. They're sort of floating through your awareness like clouds. And these clouds are drifting through a much, much bigger, infinite, open, clear sky. So now that you know what it feels like to focus on these clouds and pay attention to these clouds, what happens if you bring your awareness to the big, transparent, clear sky that these clouds are drifting through? Because this big, transparent, clear sky is your infinite awareness, is your infinite attention. Notice how big it is. It goes up forever. It goes out forever. And it's so much bigger than these little tiny clouds. Notice how peaceful it is. Notice how still it is. And notice how clear it is. And so when we're upset, when we're focused on something scary, when we're stressed out, when we're anxious about something in particular, these stressors are the same as these sound clouds. They're just clouds floating through this giant, clear, big space that's our greater awareness. So again, practice drawing your attention away from the clouds drifting through your attention and into the big, open, clear space beyond. And from this big, open, clear space, this is where you can live your life from a detached, still, peaceful, calm place, where you can make healthy decisions and you can be engaged with life without letting life get to you. So yeah, something that you can practice anywhere. Notice the sound clouds and then notice the big sky.